Today we're taking a look at these WNBA matches, which are happening on Tuesday, July 12, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. The Connecticut Sun took the court against the Washington Mystics and notched a win by a score of 92-84 in their last game. Connecticut walked away from the game having earned a 50.8% FG percentage, 33 of 65, and buried 13 out of their 25 shots from distance. From the charity stripe, the Sun made 13 of 21 shots for a percentage of 61.9%. In the matter of pulling down rebounds, they earned 24 with 4 of them being offensive. They also distributed 18 assists for the game, as well as forcing the other team into 17 turnovers and having 6 steals. With respect to the defense, Connecticut allowed their opponent to shoot 54.1% from the floor on 33 of 61 shooting. Washington doled out 24 assists and had 8 steals for the matchup. Moreover, Washington pulled down 31 rebounds, 5 offensive, 26 defensive, and added 4 blocks. Washington ended up shooting 73.3% when shooting free throws by burying 11 of 15 attempts. They knocked down 7 of their 17 shots from distance. Connecticut enters this matchup with a mark of 14-5 on the season. They are giving up possession 12.5 times per contest and as a group are committing 18.8 fouls per game. As a unit, Connecticut is snagging 34.2 boards per game and has totaled 404 dimes for the campaign, which is third in the league in terms of passing the rock. The Sun are hitting 36.8% on shots from distance, 135 of 367, and 75.9% from the charity stripe. They have an average of 84.8 points per contest, fourth in the league, while hitting 44.9% from the floor. On the defensive end, the Sun are able to force 15.2 turnovers on a nightly basis, while drawing 19.9 fouls. They currently rank 9th in the WNBA in allowing assists to their opponents, with 375 conceded on the year. The Sun defensively are giving up a FG percentage of 43.2%, 288 of 379, and they relinquish 34.5 rebounds per game as a team. They are giving up 30.2% on 3-point shots, and they are ranked third in the league in PPG allowed, 79.5. Our team pick is Chicago. For their last game, the Chicago Sky took a loss by a score of 88-77 against the Atlanta Dream. The Sky collected 22 defensive boards and 8 offensive boards totaling 30 for this game. They gave up possession 10 times, while earning 2 steals in the matchup. The Dream committed 17 fouls in this game, which took the Sky to the charity stripe for a total of 16 shots. They were able to convert 11 of the free throw attempts for a rate of 68.8%. In relation to shots from beyond the perimeter, Chicago buried 6 out of their 22 attempts, 27.3%. When the final whistle was blown, the Sky went 30 for 73 from the field, which had them shooting 41.1%. The Sky allowed the Dream to make 35 of 75 tries from the floor, which gave them a shooting percentage of 46.7% for the matchup. They shot 37.5% from downtown by going 6 out of 16 and ended up shooting 12 of 15 from the free throw line, 80.0%. Concerning how they attacked the glass, Chicago permitted Atlanta to collect 42 in total, 13 on the offensive side. Chicago has a win-loss mark of 8-11 for the campaign. Chicago has 1,482 points for the season, 78.0 per game, and they grab 33.6 rebounds per game. The Sky are committing 17.3 fouls per contest, and they hit 71.6% from the free throw line. As an offensive unit, the Sky are connecting on 43.4% from the field, which ranks them 7th in the league. Their rate of earning assists is at 20.2 times per game, 4th in the WNBA, and they are turning it over 13.8 times per contest. The Sky defensively are ranked 6th in the league in points per game surrendered with 81.7. They have forced 13.1 turnovers on a nightly basis and have let teams shoot 44.8% from the field, 9th in the league. The Chicago defense gives up 32.5% on 3-point attempts, 114 of 351, and opponents are connecting on 80.6% of their shots from the charity stripe. They surrender 19.5 assists and 35.1 boards per contest, which has them ranked 5th and 8th in the WNBA. Our total pick is over. Dallas Wings vs Minnesota Lynx. The Dallas Wings took the court against the Indiana Fever and walked away with a win by a score of 77-76 in their last contest. Dallas wrapped up the contest having earned a 43.5% field goal percentage, 27 out of 62, and converted 2 of their 13 three-pointers. At the charity stripe, the Wings converted 21 of their 26 shots for a rate of 80.8%. When discussing pulling down boards, they compiled a total of 33, with 9 of them being offensive. They also distributed 18 assists for the matchup, as well as forcing the opposition into 17 turnovers and having 9 steals. In relation to defense, Dallas allowed the other team to shoot 44.8% from the floor on 30 out of 67 shooting. Indiana recorded 11 assists and had 5 steals for this game. In addition, Indiana pulled down 35 rebounds, 11 offensive, 24 defensive, and earned 2 rejections. Indiana shot 76.5% at the free throw line by knocking down 13 of their 17 tries. They made 3 of 14 tries from three-point range. Dallas enters this matchup with a win-loss record of 10-9 for the campaign. The Wings are connecting on 28.2% on three-point shots, 123 of 436, and 83.2% from the free throw line. They currently have an average of 83.6 points per game, 5th in the league, while hitting 41.6% from the floor. They cough up possession 13.5 times per contest, and as a group they are committing 19.8 fouls on a nightly basis. As a unit, Dallas is pulling in 39.1 rebounds per game and has 349 dimes this year, which is 8th in the league in terms of passing. On the defensive end, the Wings are forcing 14.3 turnovers per contest and they draw 18.1 fouls. They relinquish 32.9% from beyond the arc and they are 7th in the league in points per game allowed, 82.7. The Wings are giving up a field goal percentage of 43.3%, 272 of 343, and they relinquish 33.1 boards per contest as a group. They are ranked 8th in basketball in giving up assists to their opponents, with 373 conceded on the year. Our team pick is Dallas. The last time they took the court, the Minnesota Lynx walked away from this one with a loss by a score of 113-89 when they faced the Las Vegas Aces. The Lynx snagged 21 defensive rebounds and 5 offensive boards for a total of 26 in the game. They also coughed it up 13 times, while getting 6 steals for the contest. The Aces had 11 personal fouls for the game, which got the Lynx to the charity stripe for a total of 15 attempts. They were able to bury 8 of them for a rate of 53.3%. With respect to three-point shots, Minnesota made 9 of 16 tries, 56.3%. Overall, the Lynx shot 36 out of 72 from the field, which gave them a percentage of 50.0%. The Lynx permitted the Aces to make 43 of 72 tries from the field, which gave them a shooting percentage of 59.7% in this game. They finished 43.6% from distance by shooting 17 out of 39 and finished the game at 10 of 14 at the free throw line, 71.4%. Regarding cleaning the glass, Minnesota allowed Las Vegas to pull down 34 in total, 7 on the offensive glass. Our total pick is over. Las Vegas Aces vs Los Angeles Sparks. The Las Vegas Aces played the Minnesota Lynx and took home the win by a score of 113-89 in their last game. Las Vegas walked away from the contest with a 59.7% field goal percentage, 43 of 72, and buried 17 out of their 39 shots from beyond the arc. From the charity stripe, the Aces converted 10 of their 14 shots for a rate of 71.4%. When it comes to hauling in rebounds, they collected 34 with 7 of them being on the offensive end. They also doled out 31 assists in this contest, while forcing 13 turnovers and having 9 steals. In relation to the defense, Las Vegas allowed the other team to go 50.0% from the field on 36 out of 72 shooting. Minnesota earned 5 dimes and had 6 steals in this contest. Furthermore, Minnesota pulled down 26 rebounds, 5 offensive, 21 defensive, and earned 2 blocked shots. Minnesota finished the game at 53.3% when shooting free throws by knocking down 8 of their 15 shots. They also knocked down 9 of 16 tries from downtown. Our team pick is Las Vegas. When they last stepped on the court, the Los Angeles Sparks took a defeat with a final score of 78-72 when they faced the Phoenix Mercury. The Sparks were able to corral 22 defensive boards and 8 offensive boards totaling 30 in the matchup. They turned it over 11 times, while recording 9 steals in this contest. The Mercury were called for 19 personal fouls in the game, which got the Sparks to the charity stripe for 14 tries. They were able to convert 12 of the free throw tries for a rate of 85.7%. When it comes to shots from downtown, Los Angeles buried 8 out of their 21 attempts, 38.1%. When all was said and done, the Sparks shot 26 out of 70 from the field, which gave them a percentage of 37.1%. The Sparks permitted the Mercury to convert 30 out of their 63 attempts from the field, which had them shooting 47.6% for the game. They finished shooting 29.4% from distance by going 5 of 17 and finished the contest at 13 out of 15 from the charity stripe, 86.7%. Regarding team rebounding, Los Angeles permitted Phoenix to collect 37 in all, 10 offensive. Our total pick is over.